Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Man Renegade Productions YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Honorable Greg B, and it is Saturday, and we are moments away from Crown Jewel 2023. Kickoff show is probably starting momentarily, but before we get to that, we're going to open up some cards, talk about what's going to go down at Crown Jewel, and all that good wrestling goodness. So here's a box of 2019 WWE Topps SummerSlam. Now, I had this all ready to open and when I was going to do my preview video for SummerSlam, and I never got around to recording it, and so it was just sitting around, so I figured I might as well open it anyways. But if you missed any previous wrestling-related videos, wrestling cards, whatever else I've opened about wrestling or talked about wrestling, there should be a link up there. Also, just go check out the page and search for whatever videos wrestling-related you might want to watch, or just watch all the videos. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, like the video, give me a thumbs up, share the video, leave your comments down below. Let me know who you think's gonna win today at Crown Jewel. Yeah, and then check out the links in the description for all my other internet goodness. All right, so what's going on in this box? Well, first of all, let's talk about what we got going on the box. Got Roman Reigns, current WWE Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the World, the verse, whatever it's called now. I got Kofi Kingston, who's still in the New Day, along with Xavier Woods. Not sure what's going on with Big E. And then we have Ronda Rousey, who last match was actually at SummerSlam for WWE, but now she's reemerged in the independent scene. So wrestling with or against a lot of people associated with AEW or Ring of Honor. So take that for what it is, if that means anything. I don't know. Got Shinsuke, who's challenging people to fights. Who's going to answer the call and be the guy? I don't know. I mean, Tozawa fought him or challenged him. I can't remember. Did that match already happen? No, it's happening on Monday, I believe. Tozawa. And then, because then Tozawa's fighting Noam Dar, the Heritage Cup, on Tuesday. So, unless Shinsuke annihilates him and he's injured and can't fight. I don't know. We'll see. Well, as it plays out. Asuka, she's still doing her thing. Not on the card today, but recently challenged for the Women's Championship. Got Jeff Hardy, who's in AEW. We got Becky Lynch, who just recently dropped the NXT Championship to Lyra Valkyria. See, I always get mixed up because there's Tyra Valkyrie, who she actually just fought in a match, or teamed with. No, she fought against, and then Lyra Valkyria, but her name was Aoife Valkyrie, so or something. I can't remember. It's all confusing. All right, let's get into this. Here's the odds on all stuff. What do we got going on in this box? We got 10 packs plus 1 relic and 4 exclusive SummerSlam Women's Evolution cards. There's all the odds on stuff. Hopefully we find something cool. And I realized, as I always do, I forgot to grab my crash can. Oh well. All right, that's all the packs in there. Here's our relic, SummerSlam relic card. And then, I guess the women's, I don't know, whatever. I thought it said, what did it say? SummerSlam Women's Evolution Relics and Autograph Relics. Oh, that's what we're looking for. But what's in here? 1 relic and 4 exclusive SummerSlam Women's Evolution cards. So the Evolution cards might just be in their packs. I feel like I opened one of these before, but I don't remember how it worked. Anyways, we've got Titus O'Neil, who's like just like an ambassador now. But still with the WWE. We got Jeff Hardy. Of course, he's in AEW, so I'll do like an AEW pile. Braun Strowman is currently out with an injury, unfortunately. Got Dolph Ziggler defeating Seth Rollins. Now, Dolph Ziggler currently, well, technically he's not a free agent yet, but he did get released, but he's still in his 90-day non-compete. We got SummerSlam All-Stars, so I'll just do a free agent pile, maybe, sort of, kind of. SummerSlam All-Stars Triple H and The Rock from SummerSlam in 98. Got another Braun Strowman, defeated Kevin Owens at some point down the line. We got Steve Austin, SummerSlam's greatest matches and moments when he won the Intercontinental Champion. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call that the greatest moment. At least not for him. It was a memorable moment, I guess, but not exactly for the greatest reasons. Got dropped on his head. All right, next up. Got Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins. Will that happen? Will this happen at Crown Jewel? Because that is one of the big matches. I guess I'll go over. I'll mention my predictions. So I guess we'll just talk about it right now. I don't think so. I think Seth Rollins is going to somehow come away victorious. I guess the bigger question was maybe for that would be, is Damian Priest going to cash in? I got Zelina Vega, who is part of the LWO. Now, speaking of the LWO, I guess we'll talk about Rey Mysterio, who's defending his U.S. title against Logan Paul. I got a feeling Logan Paul's going to win. I think there's just this, there's a vibe that I'm getting that the WWE want to put something on him, and I don't think they want to give him the heavyweight championship. I mean, he had the match with Roman last year, but giving him the U.S. title, it's been around Ray, and he's, but what's it? What purpose is it serving being Rey Mysterio's right now, right? You know what I mean? So if you give it to Logan Paul, you could create something, buzz with it. I don't know, but I see that happening. Another Braun Strowman? Oh, now I'm seeing that this is like a different card. This might be a gold or something. Definitely got some weird pattern to it, so that must be some sort of parallel. ACOM. So ACOM and Razor supposedly have been signed to WWE. If you believe the rumors, for a long time now and just haven't appeared. Of course, they were supposed to start up their own thing and had this thing planned in England, I believe, and then it all fell apart. So not sure. I put him in the free agent pile because that was just rumors. He hasn't showed up or done anything yet. So, okay. We got a SummerSlam All-Stars. Now, crazily enough, this is the first time Brock Lesnar has ever missed a Saudi show, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, he's not it. He's not on it. Rumor is he'll be back by Royal Rumble, I guess. Here's just a regular old SummerSlam. This poster spotlight card. Okay. So on Cena, we'll talk about John Cena real quickly, fighting Solo Sikoa. I mean, he's had this whole thing where he hasn't won a singles match on TV in 1,000-something days or whatever it is. And I think it's going to continue. I think Solo Sikoa is going to win. Of course, we just talked about Brock. Roman, of course, defending the championship against LA Knight. I think Roman's going to retain. I don't think Damian Priest is going to cash in either way. Yeah, then we got Braun. We talked about hurt. Brock, we talked about not there. Samoa Joe is the current Ring of Honor television champion. Shinsuke, we talked about. Sasha Banks is currently out injured. Rumors were that she's going to at least do something in with AEW. I know she signed with New Japan, but maybe that deal's up. It's confusing. Who knows? Alexa Bliss has been out. She had a child. I think she had the child. So I don't know. We'll see when she comes back. Trinity Fatu, Naomi, former Naomi, is now in Impact, which is soon to be TNA again. Natalya, she's doing stuff. Jinder, he's been kind of around. Rey Mysterio, we talked about. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. We got Ember Moon, who is currently as Athena, is the Ring of Honor women's champion. Big E, we talked about. He's still out injured. Not sure if he's going to be back. Asuka, we already talked about. Ooh, the Deleters of Worlds win the Raw Tag Team Championship, the greatest Royal Rumble. This is a Saudi show. Fortunately, Bray Wyatt passed away over the summer, and Matt Hardy is currently in AEW. Got Triple H there, SummerSlam All-Stars by Akam again, but this one's a gold. A lot of weird, subtle parallels. I'm not quite sure. Charlotte Flair defeats Sasha Banks to win the WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte not at the Crown Jewel, kind of feuding with, just sort of on SmackDown feuding with everyone, but Currently, Io Sky is the champion. She will be facing Bianca Belair. I think Io Sky is going to win. I think Bayley's going to do something to help her win. So that'd be my prediction there. We got Braun Strowman. Again, a lot of Braun Strowman cards in this. Randy Orton, will he be returning soon? Rumor was he might be around for Survivor Series, but we'll see. We shall see. Finn Balor defeats Baron Corbin. Of course, Finn Balor will be hanging out with his buddies from the Judgment Day. I almost said New Day, but that was a thing. New Day dressed up as Judgment Day on Halloween, whatever. But his other partners, two of his other partners, Dominic Mysterio not involved in a match, but Damian Priest will be taking on, as I mentioned before, could cash in, but also is taking on Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is going to win. And then, of course, Rhea Ripley will be defending her Raw Women's Championship in a Fatal 5-Way against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. I think she's got that one. Cruiserweight champion Cedric Alexander. He was recently on TV. I was like, wait, Cedric Alexander, he has long hair now. I was like, when did his hair get so long? Wait, what was the last time he was on TV? And Drew Gulak is currently in NXT. So is Baron Corbin, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Undertaker was in Saudi with Vince and I think Ari Emanuel watching the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou boxing match last weekend, so potentially could still be in the area. I don't know. You never know. Ronda Rousey we discussed. Kurt Angle defeated Brock Lesnar. Of course, Kurt Angle retired now. Don't think we'll see him at Crown Jewel. Sheamus, another guy that's currently out injured, but you never know. Could show up at any time. Jeff Hardy, we've talked about. Sarah Logan, who's now what's her name? Valhalla, who is now managing Ivar because Eric is hurt. Finn Balor, we discussed. Brock Lesnar, we discussed. Ember Moon, we discussed, but I think that's a gold or bronze variation. Of course, Mankind defeats Undertaker in a Boiler Room Brawl at SummerSlam 96. We've got Bobby Lashley, who is now joined up with the Street Profits for a little faction, but they are not involved. Naomi discussed. I guess she's Impact, but I don't know, whatever. Brock Lesnar, again, we've discussed. AJ Styles, another guy on the injury list. Well, see, his injury, I'm not sure if it's a real injury or if it was a storyline injury, but either way, he's been off TV recently, but could be returning in time soon. Defeats Rusev. Rusev, of course, Miro, now in AEW. Both these guys in AEW, of course, Brian Danielson, unfortunately got hurt again, broke his orbital bone. He should probably just not see. Well, here's the thing. They said he got injured. Well, the storyline wise, he got injured in the match with Orange Cassidy and Okada. Of course, he broke his arm versus Okada back at Forbidden Door, but then it turned out he actually broke his orbital bone in the match the previous week against Andrade, and then worked the match injured, but then had to have surgery. SummerSlam All-Stars, we got Kane taking on Paul White, the Big Show, Paul White. Now, of course, in AEW, doing AEW stuff. Just recently came back on TV. And then we got Liz and Randy getting married. Is there any matches that you haven't mentioned? I guess the pre-show match. Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins defeats The Miz. Of course, The Miz is kind of turning babyface out of nowhere against Imperium this Monday. Shinsuke Rusev, Aiden English defeat AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. And last I heard, Luke Gallows is hurt, and Carl Anderson had another kid. But I don't know. They could be back anytime. Roman Reigns defeat Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. So that's a thing that happened, I guess. The Miz defeats Daniel Bryan. SummerSlam All-Stars. Bret Hart recently, I just saw he's in an Amazon ad in Canada for it's like some contest to win Amazon gift cards or something. I don't know. It's like, okay. Big E we discussed before. Some more Rock and Triple H, and actually Kurt Angle is in that match too. All right, so I guess the only match I haven't talked about is the pre-show match, which features Sami Zayn taking on JD McDonough. I think Sammy's got that one. There he is. Of course, just talking about him. Sami Zayn. I believe he will defeat JD McDonough. And then AJ Styles we talked about. Xavier Woods we discussed a little bit earlier on. Doing the thing with Kofi. Starting something up with the New Day. Or, sorry, they are the New Day. Starting something up the Judgment Day. Possible for a tag match down the line. Of course, there's Adam Copeland, as he is now known in AEW, taking on John Cena at SummerSlam 2008. I was actually at this. No, sorry, 2006. I was actually at this one. I was there for that one. And there's another thing. Shawn Michaels, of course, running the show in NXT. All right, we got a couple more regular packs left, and then that Relic pack, which I guess has the women's Evolution cards in it. Seth Rollins successfully defends Intercontinental Championship in 4-way ladder match. We got WWE Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander defeats Buddy Murphy. Of course, Buddy Murphy is in AEW. Buddy Matthews. The B Team win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Mike McGillicuddy or Curtis Axel or whatever you want to call him. Joe Henning. Not sure what he got let go, and I think he was working backstage for a bit, but I don't really know exactly what he's up to now. Of course, Bo Dallas was recently Uncle Howdy, but unfortunately that whole thing came to a screeching halt when Bray got sick and of course passed away. So unsure what will ever happen with him. I'm gonna have to go back through all this stuff later, but New Day defeated The Bar to become the number one contenders. Of course, New Day, we talked about The Bar, which was Sheamus, who's hurt, and Cesaro or Claudio is, doing the thing in AEW. There's Adam Copeland again. Edge in AEW. Asuka, there's a gold version of Asuka, or bronze version, or whatever it is. Seth Rollins defeats John Cena for the United States Championship. And we're down to the final regular pack. And then we can move on to that special pack. We got Luke Harper, Brody Lee, and Eric Rowan, or I forget what his name is. Well, whatever, either way. Not sure what's going on with him. I know he was on an episode of, must have been SmackDown, when they did a little tribute to Bray Wyatt. Obviously, Brody Lee, Luke Harper passed away, and they beat the Usos. Neither of which are on the card, but they may show up and do stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. Peyton Royce, she recently had a baby, I believe, but is currently a free agent. Charlotte Flair, we talked about Charlotte Flair. Nia Jax will be in that Fatal 5-Way. She recently returned. Well, sort of recently returned. Well, she originally returned at the Royal Rumble and then was gone for a while, and then she came back not too long ago. And then we got Brock Lesnar again. Another Ronda Rousey, and Intercontinental Champion The Miz defeats Rey Mysterio. So, all right, we're down to this one relic card inside, but then it also said something about 4 women's evolution cards. So I don't know if they're also in here. Not sure, but we'll find out. Oh, I guess there. We got Lita unveils new WWE Championship, Women's Championship. Mickie James returns to help Alexa Bliss to retain her championship. Mickie James, I believe, still in Impact. Alexa Bliss, we talked about. Lita, she came back for a little bit earlier this year, sorry, and then was turned on by Trish and that whole thing. Charlotte Flair gets drafted to Raw. Of course, Dana Brooke is just like right in the middle of that, and no mention of her, but she's now no longer with the company, so I guess that. And then Mickie James we talked about, and our SummerSlam relic is Diesel. And the weird thing is, I think I already have this. Like, I definitely know, I feel like I have this same card from a previous box I opened of this stuff. Interesting. I don't know how many cards there were in this set, but all right. So that's going to do it. I think I mentioned every match. If I forgot a match, I apologize, but I think I mentioned all the matches that are happening. So yeah, just to reiterate, I think Sami Zayn's going to win. Seth Rollins is going to win. No cash in from Damian Priest, who's going to lose to Cody Rhodes. Rhea Ripley's going to retain. Roman's going to retain. Logan Paul's going to win the U.S. title. Solo Sikoa is going to beat John Cena. And Io Sky will retain. I think I got it all. All right. So enjoy Crown Jewel coming on pretty soon. I don't know if I'm going to upload. I actually recorded this the day before. So again, I actually haven't watched SmackDown. I know SmackDown was pre-taped, so I assume if they had, I didn't read any spoilers, but I assumed if there were going to be any added matches, I would have already known about them. But in case there are that I don't know about, that's why. But I'll probably upload this maybe before the pre-show tomorrow. So yeah, go watch the pre-show, go watch Crown Jewel, enjoy yourself, then come back and watch more of my videos. I got videos posted every day, sometimes multiple a day. Earlier on today, there was a Hangar Over Saturday videos. Go watch that if you missed it. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification. You'll get a notification every time a video is up and ready to watch. Go over, watch, like it, share, comment, and all that fun stuff. Keep where there's fun. Just have fun here on the channel. Getting ready for Crown Jewel, talking wrestling and all that wrestling goodness. So thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe, have fun. Talk to you next time. Bye.